Hi babies, and welcome back to my channel. So usually when I'm in uniform, you know, that means it's going to be like a talking video. So you guessed it. And by the title, you can see that it's going to be a talking video. How do I feel about this light? I don't know. Like, I only got one of my lights on, and I feel like it look fine. But at the same time, like, it could be brighter, but I don't know. I need to get my studio box lights already. But, yeah. If you've ever been here before, welcome to my channel, Sweetscolour here. And you might be clicking on this video because you might be back to PCS to Korea. You kind of want to know, you know, the tea, the juice, and how it is being stationed in a foreign country for the first time, you guys. So these are going to be my yes, no's, and oh hell no's for being stationed in Korea. Before I get into the video, before I give you the juice, this tea, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe now. I don't know what side it's on, this side or this side. Make sure you hit the button, hit the bell for notifications, and stay tuned for this video. Alright, so I got my little handy dandy notebook right here where I wrote down, you know, I wish I would have, I feel like there's so much more that I'm missing, but on the top of my head right now, this is what I got. So I'm going to go with the yes, the no's, and then the oh hell no's. I'm going to explain why I feel the way I feel. Alright, so the first one is a yes, new country and new experiences to a new culture. So if you like me, you ain't never been outside the country before, so going to Korea, number one, is a big deal. Like, I'm going to a whole other country. Like, you're going to experience a whole new culture. You're going to be in a totally different environment. You're going to be out of your comfort zone. You're going to be able to learn about a different culture, be a part of that culture, you know, make friends with the people of that culture, and just have something to come home and tell people about, you know what I'm saying? Like, something to be like, yeah, I went to Korea. Yeah, I went to, a memory that you're going to have forever, like forever. You're always going to be able to have that memory of when you got to visit another country for the first time. Or, you know, some people don't travel that much or don't get to go. I mean, a lot of people travel overseas, don't get me wrong, but sometimes some people have been in the army a good little minute and only PCS state to state. So going to Korea, for me, it was fun, and it opened my eyes to a lot of new things and like a lot of differences that we have. I learned a lot while being there. So number two is gonna be, it's easy to get around and travel. So in Korea, there's subways that basically take you from point A all the way to Z. Okay, like, you can get anywhere you want to go on a subway, and it's fast. I got like an express train that gets you there in like 30 minutes. Like, you'll go from K16, which is an army post, to Camp Humphreys or Osan within 30 minutes now. And they got a new little train system. You like, pew, 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 pew. Got a little card, you put your little money on it, boom, you can go anywhere you want to go for like 2,000 won, 3,000 won, 5,000 won. Like, you can get all the way around the peninsula on that doggone subway. Like, once you get the nick of it, they've got a little subway app on your phone. You're gonna go here to here, tell you what stop to get on, tell you what color to get on, tell you what line to get on. I can tell you everything. Like, the Koreans are smart, okay? They got it. They got it down pat. Like, legit. What a start of another one. Let me write this down before I forget. Alright, so another good thing about being stationed in Korea is the party life. So I would say really like Sergeant, E5 and below have the time of their life in Korea. I feel like E6, they kind of like gotta take care of way more soldiers. Like, E5 gotta take care of soldiers, but E5 is still E5. Like, E6s are like gotta take care of the E5s and all the soldiers. So party life is lit. Like, when I tell you every weekend you having a good time, I mean every weekend. Everybody can say that. The friends you make in Korea are like gonna be your best friends. Like, I'm telling you, y'all gonna have the most fun of your life. Like, try not to get in trouble, because if I can make it out of Korea without getting in trouble, anybody can make it out of Korea without getting in trouble. When I tell y'all, okay, just don't get in trouble. But the party life is lit. You wouldn't think it would be that lit because you're in Korea, but I'm trying to tell you, they know how to party, okay? They know how to party, and there's nothing else to do but party. You're stuck on a peninsula. You can't go anywhere else but in the same places all the time. Everybody that's there, that's American, you know what I'm saying, it's in the military, so all y'all want to have a good time. Like, trust me, trust and believe. Definitely have a good time. So let's go to the next one, to the next. Okay, so cheap clothes and street shopping. So like, cheap clothes, yeah, you know what, they H&M, they Forever 21 had the best sales. And I'm telling you, me and Misha used to be in Forever 21 faithfully. I'm talking like $1 whole section plus stuff that's 1,000 won, and 1,000 won is less than $1, okay? So 1,000 won shirts, pants, jackets, 15,000 won, winter jackets. Like, I'm trying to tell you, boy, they have the best deals. Like, I can't find deals like that now. Like, Forever 21 ain't having no $1 sales. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the best cheap clothes. But their street clothes, thebomb.com. Like, street clothes. Now, they got jerseys, they got Louis Vuitton, they got Chico Kors, they got Choach, they got Jimmy Who, they got Saint Laurent, they got dang Prada, they got Tadra, you know, Trada bag, they got they got Michael, whoever you want on a jersey, they got it. So I'm trying to tell you, everything in Korea is fake. Everything in Korea is fake. Okay? Them jerseys you see everybody wearing fake. Them bags you see everybody wearing fake. Like, and I'm gonna buy them because they look real. I'm trying to tell you, everybody and their mama leave Korea with a jersey, with a Louis Vuitton, with a Jimmy Who, Louis Vuitton book bag, Gucci belt, Gucci shades. I'm telling you, they got everything, and it look, and all their leather is real. It's just not real Louis, or it's not real Chanel or real Prada, but the bag is definitely leather. So get you a bag, sis. Get you a jersey. Go ahead. It's cheap to travel to places. So I went to Thailand while stationed in Korea for a week. My ticket was like $2 something. I spent a total of $700 on my trip to Thailand. You know what your ticket to Thailand is? From the States, like $1,000 something just for the ticket, okay? So I spent $700 on my trip there, all the food I ate, and my hotel. So make sure when you go to Korea, you take advantage of traveling. Go to Malaysia, go to the Philippines, go to Guam, go to Thailand, go to Phuket, okay? Go to Phuket for me and tag me in your pictures. Go to Phuket. You'll have the time of your life, okay? Stay close to Bangla Night Street. I promise you you're gonna have fun. But make sure you travel, definitely. Like, don't go to Korea and don't travel, like, and not travel. Make sure you go somewhere. Try to go to like 2 places, you know what I'm saying? On 4 days you can go, you can do it overseas 4 days. So on 4 days, that's free leave days, basically. You can go to Thailand for 4 days, you can go to Malaysia, you can go to Dubai. Wherever you want to go on a 4 day, go. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of it, okay? I wish I would have traveled more places while I was there. So so depending on where you're stationed at, like, so if you're stationed in Camp Casey or you're stationed in Camp Stanley, like, the higher you are on the peninsula, the more, to me, the more job training you get. Or maybe, you know what, maybe my post was just really lax. But in Korea, you get a lot of hands-on job training. You're gonna stay, you know, training, so that's a good thing. So if you don't know a lot about your MOS, or you're coming straight from AIT, sometimes, depending on where you're stationed at, you will get a lot of hands-on training, and a lot of cross training. So like, I'm an 8A mic, but while I was in Korea, I also studied or got trained on ammo specialist, and almost got trained, but I didn't stay long enough on to be a fueler. So I was in a distro platoon, so we did ammo specialist, and there was fuelers. There wasn't really no 88 mics, like, there was no job for 88 mic. Not only that, I also trained to be a 42 Alpha because I worked in the orderly room. So I learned a lot of stuff while I was in Korea, a lot of hands-on things. So that's definitely something that is a positive aspect of being in Korea, because you never know where you're going to be stationed at and what tools you're going to need and what you can pull from by learning from different MOSs. And my last good thing is your Katusa. So a Katusa is a Korean soldier, basically, a Korean male that is picked to serve with us. And I'm trying to tell y'all, make sure you are friends with your Katusa. They are not slow. They understand. They are smarter than us, okay? Like, make sure you're friends with Katusa. I'm gonna read what my Katusa wrote me before I left. I freaking love my Katusas. We are best friends. They're gonna show you places that you wouldn't know about because that's their native land. Like, that's where they're from. So they can show you so many things. Like, without my Katusas, I wouldn't have seen half the stuff I saw in Korea. I wouldn't know about half the stuff that I saw in Korea. I love my Katusas and they love me, man. I love my Katusa. Alright, so now let's get into the no's. No. Alright, so as everybody always asks me, is there a curfew? Yes, indeed. There's a curfew. Oh, wait. I forgot one. All right, so the food in Korea is bomb. Like ramen, bulgogi, beef and something stew. I don't really care for kimchi, but a lot of people like kimchi. But they fast food. Okay, so all their American food is way better than ours. Their McDonald's is better than ours. Their Outback. Oh my god, I love their tuwamba pasta. If you like spicy food, get the tuwamba pasta. Yes, it's so good. Their pizzas, Korean barbecue, bomb. I just had Korean barbecue yesterday. If you watch my Snapchat, follow me at Snapchat Tia_B, TIA_BIAAA. You saw that I had Korean barbecue yesterday. Bomb, y'all. Y'all need to make sure y'all try the food. Don't be acting scary. Just taste it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But some stuff I'm telling you, you're gonna love. All right. So now let's get into the no. So curfew. You have to be back on post at 1:00 a.m. So we got ready to get dressed. We got dressed to go out at 7:00 p.m. Caught the bus, went to Itaewon, got lit, caught a taxi, came my butt back at 1:00, before 1:00. 101, your ass is grass, okay? So that sucks, you know, having curfew, because it's really easy to get in trouble, and breaking curfew in Korea is worse than killing somebody. Like, don't break curfew. Do not do it, okay? I'm telling you right now, don't break curfew. Do not. Don't break curfew, okay? Language barriers. So, you know, with us Americans, we only know English. Well, I'm not gonna say all of us, but you know, some people are bilingual, but majority of us, you know, we weren't raised in a country where they make us learn a different language. They give us that little 2 years in like middle school and 2 years in high school. I don't remember none of that from Spanish class. I don't remember nothing. So, you know, the Koreans speak English. A lot of them speak English very well, but we don't speak Hangul. A lot of us don't speak Hangul. You know what I'm saying? That's not a language we learn. We learn Spanish or we learn French. We don't really learn Hangul. So, sometimes the language barrier will drive you up the wall because they don't understand what you're saying, or you don't understand what they're saying, and y'all have an argument and you don't even know what you're arguing about. Like, yes, yeah. It's been a couple of times where we've gotten arguments with some of them, and it's like, I can't even really be mad that they don't understand, because I'm in their country and I need to be speaking their language. Like, but you know, yeah. So look, that runs into taxis. So that's where a lot of times they run into, like, the taxis drivers and us. We get into it all the time because they wouldn't understand, or they didn't want to take our American currency, or when you do give them the American currency, they want to give you the proper, like, money exchange. And I put that on there too, money exchange. Sometimes they don't want to, like, say something is 5,000 won, or let's say it's 8,000 won. No, let's say it's 5,000 won. You give them a $5 bill. The difference is not that much, but they're going to get more money off of your $5 than what you paid for. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but if it's 5,000 won, you give them $5, they go transfer their money to won, they're getting more money. So no, I want my little change back, because I'm going to need that for my ticket, or I mean my what's that called? My card, so I can get on the subway. Like, I'm going to need that. But taxis, it's a lot of money, especially after 12 o'clock. They charge you mad money because they know we need to get back on post by 1 o'clock. So they, like, up their price to, like, a $20 cab, or 20,000 won cab ride costs you like 50,000 won so you can get back on post. Yeah. So be prepared to spend some money on some taxis, okay? Another thing would be, it's expensive American hair products off post. So, like, you can get stuff on post, but, like, off post they have, like, the LA Girl concealers and, like, weave. And you think you go to Korea, the weave is gonna be extra cheap. No, ma'am. That weave is expensive. I'm like, the little thin bundles they have in, like, the regular beauty supply store. The little thin bundles, like this big, be like 189,000 won. Like, we in Korea, like, I thought it was gonna be cheaper. No, ma'am, it's definitely not. It's not. Like, this LA Girl concealer is 10,000 won in Korea, when that's a dollar, like $67, $97 in the States. Like, hair care products, makeup, lashes are like 10,000 won. The little cheap lashes you get for like $2.99, they're like 10,000 won in Korea. Like, I hated buying lashes. You know, I still bought them, but I'm like, dang, I'm spending $10. Somebody send me some lashes in my care package, please, because sheesh. Another thing would be it's hard to get BLC class dates. So like, say you go to the board and you get your promotable status and you want to go to BLC, it's really hard to get BLC because the slots are so limited. So really, you can get your P status and have to hold on to that bad boy tight, because if you slip up and lose your P status, you got to go back to the board. So BLC slots are like very slim. You definitely stay in the field in Korea. You go to the field all the time. All the field exercises, best believe you going, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, Korea, what's going on in North Korea, so you stay in the field, you stay trained, you stay doing exercises, like you're gonna be in the field. You're gonna be in the field. Another thing would be alerts. So you are alerted a lot, because hello, where are you? You're in North Korea, I mean, you're in South Korea, and who above you? North Korea, and who is over there? Kim Jong-un. So you stay alerted. You know, you get called back to post, you gotta be there within an hour. Like, you gotta get back. You be on GO1 where you can't drink, you can't do certain things, you gotta be close to post. So, you know, you're always alerted. Like I'm saying, you be asleep, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you get a phone call, get to the company right now, and you gotta get to the company. You have less than an hour to get there. Like, you gotta go, you gotta go. So all that sneaking off posts and stuff, and you get alerted, ooh, you better pray. If you off post doing something you ain't supposed to be doing in somebody's hotel room, just, you know, sneaking out, baby, if you get alerted, yow, your ass is grass. Okay. That's all I have for the nose, and let's get into the hell nose. So the hell nose is, to me, was being in your room by 2 o'clock. So not only do you got to be back on post at 1, but at 2 o'clock, your ass better be in your room or it's a wrap. Your rank. Wow. Taken. You can say goodbye to your rank, because they taking that bad boy. They're taking your money. You gonna get extra duty, 45. Yeah, so make sure you in your room. But to me, that blew mine, because I'm like, dang, why we just can't be back on post at 1? You gotta be in our room too, in your own room, like not in your friend's room. You know, so at 1:59, I was running into my room. Let me get in my room real quick, because I ain't trying to get an Article 15 for not being in my room. Another thing would be, another hell no, is being stationed. The drinking age in Korea is 19. So a lot of young soldiers that are their first duty station, they're 18 years old or they're 19, and they're legally allowed to drink in Korea, start drinking. And I'm trying to tell you, so many people lose their rank over underage drinking. Just don't do it, y'all. I know it's tempting. You've probably been doing it since you were 15, 16, 17. Your mama let you take a shot every now and then. Don't do it, because your career is way more important than getting lit, okay? Find another activity. It sucks, but go out and be sober. You know what I'm saying? Just wait until you're 21 and you're allowed to do it, because I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get complacent, and you're gonna get in trouble. Like, somebody's your battle buddy, you think is your battle buddy, your roommate you think is your roommate, is gonna snitch on you. So before you even put yourself in that predicament to even get your rank taken, think about your career first. Do you really want to wait another whole year until you get PFC? Like, no, do you really want to wait 2 years so you can get PFC, or wait an extra 6 months so you can get your rank back, get your money taken? Like, is it that important? Do you want to drink that bad to the point where you don't care about your money? Just be smart while you're over there. Another thing would be the weather. Korea weather is horrible. Okay? When it's hot, boy, you are sweating when you walk outside. It is so humid outside. You can walk to formation and you're sweating. These little white gnats, or whatever they are, moths, they everywhere. They was everywhere. Like, you try to like swipe it off you, and you like smash it on your uniform, and they just flying, and you be the bend and reach 1, 2, they pew pew. You trying to do the bend and reach, and they smacking you in the face. Them bugs is nasty, okay? When it's cold, boy. It's cold. It's cold in Korea, man. It's cold, okay? I'm trying to tell you, it's cold. It's cold. And they got like 1 week of like spring, fall, where it's like, oh, it feels good outside. It's not humid when you walk outside. Okay, it's good. But them runs in that heat, them ruck marches in that heat, in that humidity, boy. Boy, talk about sweating. I'm talking about drenching. I don't even sweat. Like, I really don't sweat. But in Korea, boy, I sweated. It was so crazy. My skin was horrible. Horrible. Alright, so another one would be, depending on where you're stationed at, like, I know not K16, I know Humphreys, I think Humphreys, KC, Stanley have a strict dress code. Like, you can have no holes in your jeans for females. I mean, males too, but they don't want no holes in your jeans. They don't want, like, excess, like, a whole bunch of cleavage, or, like, you know, just, like, it's almost like school. Like, you can't wear your hat inside the PX, inside the building. You gotta take your hat off. Like, you go out, you know, you go to the club, you wear a dress or something, the dress is too sexy, they got something to say about it, like, whatever. Another thing for them, some of those posts, like, oh, I know KC, Stanley, Humphreys, you gotta sign out when you leave to go anywhere. If you going to the PX, you gotta sign out going to the PX. So they wanna know your every move. Where I was stationed at, luckily, we didn't have to do that. We didn't have to sign out, we didn't sign back in, we had to do none of that. But in those places, definitely gotta sign in. So trying to sneak off posts was, like, hard as hell. Like, just be careful. If you're trying to do some bad shit, just make sure you cover your ass, because I'm trying to tell you, it ain't even worth it. And my last one is gonna be constant change of leadership. So being that usually Korea is a 1-year rotation tour. Unless you are married, then you'll stay for 2, or have dependents or whatever, you'll stay for 2 years. But yeah, it's a 1-year rotation, so there's constant change of leadership. So say you had a first sergeant, this first sergeant does stuff this way, and then 6 months later you got another first sergeant, like, or you got a NCO who you love, and you like the way his leadership style, and you get another NCO that replaces him. Like, it's rapidly changing, so you will get comfortable to one leadership style, and then somebody changes it, and then you know you hate it. So that's all I have off the top of my head. Is all I could think of right now. I feel like later when I'm watching this video, I'm gonna be like, damn, I missed this, I missed that, I missed this. But if you have any questions, you know, make sure you comment down below. I'll make sure to try to reply back to everybody if you have questions about Korea that I didn't kind of hit on. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for supporting me. Make sure you guys subscribe now. Follow me on all my social medias. Tia Bia on Snapchat, Sweetscolour on Instagram, Sweetscolour Cosmetics on Instagram, and coming to you soon, Sweet Rover Collection. So yeah, see you guys in my next one. Bye.